Let me wipe that screen down a little bit. You know, my eyes are blurry though, so it could just be my eyes. The screen looks blurry, but see, now it looks better. Looks better. See? I'm in the shop. I'm chilling out in the shop. I got kicked out of upstairs. No, I didn't get kicked out. I I chose to come down here. Hello, motherfucker. Roy Scambait. What's going on, buddy? I know you like the hello. Hello, Roy Scambait. Oh, what a day. It's been a day. Thanks for coming, Roy. What's going on? How's life, everybody? I got a little bit of drink right there. What's up, Richie the Wolf? Yo, yo. Valerie. It's 5 o'clock here. So it's drink time. I don't drink all the time, but it's drink time. See, I have one cider and 1/3 of a bottle of vodka and one delicious raspberry lemonade. What's up, John Wright? No, I'm not going to go film anybody today. I'll go back out again sometime. Not quite what I expected to happen. We'll do a recap of that because a lot of that was blacked out. A lot of that was me running, so you didn't see the camera or get context. Some of it was me running, so you didn't get a lot of context there. And then the first part was me running after them. Running after them, running from them, all of that. It was fun. It was exciting. I had a good time. You know, it was pretty scary, but we'll go over that later. I got 2 hours to spare right now, just to hang out. So I thought I'm gonna do it here. What's up, Deborah? I'm gonna do it here with you guys. Actually, Shanna she started school to get another degree, so she is doing her first online class. Exciting. So she's upstairs doing that. But I decided I'd come down here. I could have stayed up there and like watched YouTube with my earbuds on, or watched TV really quiet, the down low. But I thought, I got that much vodka and that much cider. Might as well just do that. I did too, Valerie. I thought I was going to get my butt kicked. That was the vibe, anyways. That was the vibe. There's a serious ass kicking vibe that just surrounded me all of a sudden. But I don't know. Wrong place, wrong time. I guess that's where it comes down to. Is anybody else having a drink tonight? Set up shop right over here. Is that a good place for shop? Yeah, it's a good place. Hopefully I don't get hit for Google Pictures. Is that a thing? Like, they own the rights to those pictures that flow around on the Streamcast thing? I don't know why I'm shaking vodka. I got vodka. This is what's left over from what I gave that homeless gentleman last week. Well, actually, I had a little bit last night. I gave him like that much in his cup Friday night. What's up, DJ Craze? And then I had a Bloody Mary last night because food was taking a long time. So I thought, probably fill my stomach with something healthy. So I had some pickled asparagus. So I thought, well, pickled asparagus goes good in Bloody Marys. So I made one of those. So this is what's left. Cheers to you all. Have a good weekend, I hope. Everybody have a good weekend. So yeah. So today, just hung out. I made a ring. I made it on my other channel. I just posted actually on Luke's coin art channel. What's up, Melissa? Cheers to you. I turned one of the centers from a Morgan dollar. So that's the punch out that I get. From the center of a dollar. This is a different dollar, but the same style. So this is what comes out of the center of it. And then I normally make that into a ring. But today we made that into a ring. We recycled scraps, yo. We're scrap recyclers. So I might do that again. I just do it slowly as we chat. You know? It was pretty tough. It took about an hour. Of some errors. There's some errors. For sure some errors. Thank you for the 99 Canadian. Deborah, that's very kind of you. I appreciate that. There's no need to donate to Luke Dawg, but I appreciate it. It helps. It helps a lot. So yeah, I did that today. I gave it to Shanna. Her birthday was yesterday. So I thought that would be a nice little gift for her a day after her birthday. Just because I had to make the ring for somebody. You can't just make a ring and not know what size to make it. You can, but it doesn't work out the best. What's up, Charlene? Thanks so much. Appreciate it. So yeah, if you make a ring, say you just go with like, oh, most people are size 10. So you make a size 10 and the person's a size 12. You got to do a lot of steps over again. So it's a lot more work. So it's best to have a size to start with. So I just knew Shanna had rings laying around. I grabbed one, sized it up. Boom. Size 10. That was her size. Valerie, the question is, do people send me sentimental coins or do I have them laying around? Both. I've had some coins that were worth hundreds of dollars. I had one coin that one of our fellow Scambaiters had made that wanted to remain anonymous. But that person is probably watching or will watch. And they had a half-ounce gold coin made into a ring. And that's about I think it was an $800 or $900 coin. So that's significant. But it's gold. So it's really the weight. So I sent the center back. So the piece that I would punch out of it, I sent back. And then they got the ring. So they only lost a tiny bit of gold from like just sanding and whatnot. Not even enough to really count for anything. And so if that person wanted to, they could sell the gold and get pretty much their money back. So that was a good deal. But I had one person send me my buddy Josh, he sent me a $half from 18. Let me think about this. 1824, because it was called we called it the 420 ring, because back then they would take coins that were in circulation, bring them back to the mint, and stamp over them sometimes. And then 1820, so in 1822, they stamped over the 0. So the 0 became a 2. So it was 1822. And then in 1824, they stamped over the 2 with a 4. So it was a 4 over a 2 over a 0, which is a rare, they call it a variant, an Overton, they call it in the numismatic business. Talking coins here. So that was a couple $100 coin. But that guy in particular, he owns one of the largest registered sets of that type of coin. So it's called a bust $50. And they're really valuable as is, without being graded. But his were all graded. And he paid me with one, and I have that in my room. So that was cool. Sentimental, yes, a lot of sentimental. And actually I'm trying to get into the sentimental even more, in the sense that I'm going to make rings from just melting the silver, not using coins. And I've done that several times before, and I believe there's videos out. I don't have one laying around, but I melt the silver, I pour it into basically a round, I flatten it, I harden it, I do basically everything, make it into a ring. But I want to add loved ones' ashes into the process, so they could have the ashes of a loved one melted in the ring. Other than that, people have had coins sent to me that were in a fire, like a house fire, that were sentimental. Ones that it really works out good for coins with rings and jewelry, for the sentimental in itself. Because say your grandparents left you a ton of silver dollars. What are you going to do with them? You're going to just put them in a safe, or put them in a place for safekeeping. That's about it. You're going to just put it aside. Or you can send one to me, and I'll make it into a beautiful ring. And then you can wear it around every day and have a little bit of sentimental on your person. And I actually have one of my grandmother's rings right here. This is one of the first rings that I made. So it's not as good as the ones I make now. And obviously the patina is way off, because I wear it. But this was made from a 1957 $50 that she left me. So this is sentimental to me. So that right there was one of the coins that my grandma left to me. So that happens a lot. I get a lot of rings that are in people's lives that they want to wear. So yes to all that, basically. And I do have rings in stock. But for the most part, most people want the Morgan silver dollars or the $50. And there's 5 coin shops in the area. So I can go to any of those and get any coin I need. Plus I'm tapped into several Facebook coin groups that are solely coin rings, coin art. So anytime I can go on my Facebook and just say, hey, does anybody have this coin? They can send me. Or eBay. I'll just go on eBay. So yeah, and there's millions of different designs of coins out there. So you can get, if you're into aliens, there's coins with aliens on them. If you're into uh, wrenches, I'm sure someone made a coin with a wrench on it. Uh, Anything. There's every coin is out there. You wouldn't believe how many coins are out there that make no sense. Some don't make any sense. Yeah, Melissa, lukescoinart.com. www.lukescoinart.com. I can show you. First one right there, Luke's coin art. Click it, and bada boom. We got my art. My coin jars, which I invented, are on there. I did a limited edition run of Stormtrooper heads. Those are sold out, but oops. I don't use my touchscreen much, so I don't know how sensitive it is. Some rings that you could order on the website. God dang it. I'm going to use the mouse. I know the mouse better than my fingers. But these are the most popular. The Morgan dollar, the Peace dollar, and the American Eagle, which is the current silver dollar. And then the half dollars. The Ben Franklin, the Barber, Standing Liberty. I'm missing one up there. I am missing the Kennedy. They only did silver for a few years, so I don't recommend those to people if they're not silver. And then we got a Texas ring. I have a few more of those left that are silver. And then my puzzles. I do coin puzzles. This is my prized piece right here. It's hand cut from 133 pieces. And this is a 5-ounce silver round. What's up, Bogart? Cheers to you. That is one of my prized pieces. I'll show you the back. This is from the America the Beautiful series. They're all 5-ounce pure silver US Mint issued coins. You can hear all the pieces in there. And this is from the Shawnee National Park. So you see the bird up top. But yeah, it was 50 hours to make this of labor. That's my baby. This is my baby. And this is one of the coin jars I invented. I invented the coin jar. This is one of the jars that I made. That makes more sense. So this one I had my buddy Gene Blue for me. So it's made from a Morgan dollar. It's got a top from a Morgan dollar. So that's one coin. And then the inside has Lady Liberty. And then the bottom has 2 coins. It has another Morgan dollar. And then it has a mini replica but it's pure silver also. So it's not an enamel. It's called a nano ceramic. A nano ceramic. He's one of, I don't think a lot of people do it. What else we got on the website? We got some unique stuff that I did, you know. You can kind of go in here a little bit. That was 4 coins to make that. And then just some other things. But Gallery of Creations has a lot of my stuff. Some really fun ones that I did back in the day. That's one real popular one. It's a funnel web spider cut out of the center, and then I made puzzle pieces around it. The cannabis coin jar was popular. My arrowheads do really well. These are some other jar designs. My buddy Mintman Mike minted that coin, so I made that. Some hearts, $50. Some more jars and rings. I had one order for, I wonder if you can even click on my photos. No, can't click on my photos. This is the 4/2/0 that I was talking about. And you can really see on the coin itself, that 4, you could see that there was a 2 and a 0 behind it at one point. So that was the couple $100 coin that we did. This one was just made from some absolutely amazing coins somebody sent me. I've done hundreds and hundreds of orders, maybe in the thousands. This was a famous hobo. It's called hobo artist, but it's more modern times. It's, you know, it's not like the the kind of scratchy looking on coins. It's more refined. And she's actually a cam girl too. I found out. I think she probably makes more money being a cam girl. But her name's Valerie Vaughn, or Val Vaughn. She made those quarters, and each of these jars has one on each side. So there's 4 total that she made for that order. That one was a fun collaboration. And we'll probably do more things with her in the future. It seems like once a year she'll hit me up, or I'll hit her up, and we'll be like, hey, we should do something together soon. Do another collaboration. And then that's the end of it. Yeah, that sounds good. But I'll have another shot. I don't know about you guys. We'll have the Don't Tread on Me necklace. We'll have the Don't Tread on Me. I took those off just because they're kind of a pain in the ass to make. Although I do have this, which I'm going to make this available as a ring. And this is an awesome ring. It's a Don't Tread on Me pure silver 1 ounce coin. 1 troy ounce, 999 silver. Boston Tea Party 1773. I've done several of these. This is the last of this coin I have. And I'm going to make this available for coin ring. So if you're interested, let me know. It's best just to hit me up, just to make it easier. Just through the website, there's a contact me link. You've been on the site, so you can just click the contact me. Let me know. I can tell you how to pay, but it'd be $120 as a ring, but I can make it any size. I make it live. I'll add a beautiful patina, which this one has a patina because I put one on it already just as a coin because it looks cooler. So it'd have that cool patina look to it that it kind of already has. And I'd add a reed to the cut side, so it would be double reeded. So that's an option. Those other ones that are on the website, I made a few, 3 or 4, and I had them as backup, and I was just making them for practice, and that's when I put them on the site. And then I had somebody order one, and I was like, oh man, now I have to actually go make this, and the labor's more than it is worth for me to do at that cost. So, but I can do this immediately as a ring. So I think we're doing a shot. And a lot of the stuff I've done recently on my YouTube page, like this one was done recently on my YouTube channel. Grey Goose. Let me center this up real quick. There we go. Almost centered. It's a Liberty Indian head. Pure silver. It's a cool pocket watch design. We did that on Luke's coin art channel. We did this one, which just fell, so it looks funny, but that's fine. This is a Bursker bar. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's from Star Wars: The Mandalorian. Like, it's supposed to be one of like a replica of the bars they used to make his suit, I guess. So these were produced and pretty popular, but we did that one on the site. A Bursker bar. I can't even see it. There we go. Kind of. You can kind of see it. Bursker bar. And then, yeah, I did that one video today. That was fun. But yeah, I mean, I could almost make a ring as we chat without really losing any chat. Getting a cool ring out of it when it's all said and done. And we're gonna go over this. We're gonna go over this butt whooping I almost got last week too, because that's a pretty fun story. Yeah, let me know, Melissa. It's a fun one. What do you guys got going on this weekend? Any football fans here? Anybody like football? The football? Last night was a kind of a crazy game, I would have to say, with Tua and his little injury. There's a little buzz on the internet about that. People gonna maybe get fired, they say. People losing some jobs, they say. What's up, Turbo? What's up, Tony? 49ers, baby. That's my team. I feel like both the 49ers and Miami both upgraded with their quarterback injuries. And that's kind of messed up to say, but Jimmy G's better than Trey Lance. And Teddy Bridgewater is better than Tua, especially now. I'm going to hit this, so plug your ears if it might be loud. I'm going to hit this. This is probably going to be off center, only because the center punch doesn't reach the coin. So I'm going to have to mess with it afterwards. But I do love some 49ers. I am looking forward to the Mahomes Brady game. I really like my veteran quarterbacks. So I love watching Aaron Rodgers play. Love watching Tom Brady play. Plus I invest in sports cards. And those are both players that I invested in. I also invested a lot in Jimmy G. Yeah, my chair. It's a little squeaky. Sorry. It's going to get squeakier as we move around on this shit. There's a lot of not twerking, but yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of twerking. Twerking around. We're going to twerk around a lot. I'm going to hit this. Actually, we got a pretty good center out of that. It's not too bad. Yeah, now I'm all paranoid about my chair. How loud it is. Focus. Doesn't really matter. It's a little off center. It'll work. It'll work. All right, chair. So I got a WD-40 on. Switch chairs. I wonder if this one's quieter. No, I'm not going to switch chairs. I'm just going to have to, we're going to have to just deal with it. I'm going to have to get it out of my mind. Now everyone else is going to hear just the chair. Which is cute. That's cool. Look at all this silver. I gotta put this into a glass skull, into a silver skull. I don't have a bong to hit. I got this. Silver! Look at all that silver. I got dust. This is all dust. And this is all shavings from deburring. This is what we're doing right now. We're deburring this little thing. I'm not really just making a ring here. I'm more here to hang out with you guys. I want to talk about that crazy Friday last week. Started just a little innocent downtown, hanging out, chatting with you guys, having some vodka, walking around the waterfront, and then looked across the street, saw an interesting person, so we went over there, started talking with that person, and that person was a trip. That person's name supposedly was Brittany. Now, Brittany didn't know how to spell, I'm going to say her name, because claimed, okay, it was a man. It was for sure a man. Just a little delusional, I'm sure. And the only reason I say that is because at one point he told me that he had his titties removed through his mouth. Like he lost his titties because they took them out through his mouth. So unless that's like a surgery, like a real thing. If that's the easiest way to get your titties out, then let me know in chat. But I don't think that's legit. I don't think it's legit. But whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not here for that. But Brittany was fun to talk to. Brittany was a trip. I have the 49ers to win, yeah. Sorry guys, my thumb keeps getting in the way. Twerking. Where I sell coins, not where I sell coins, Turbo. Luke's Coin Art is where I sell my art, but not coins. Tony, yeah, I think they are. I don't think the Rams are that good of a team. They won a Super Bowl, but I don't think that matters. I mean, wasn't Miami one of the worst teams last year? They were undefeated till last night. And I thought Teddy Bridgewater, I actually bet every game through a pool that I'm in. And as soon as Tua went out and Teddy Bridgewater came in, I got nervous. I was like, shit, I went with the wrong team. I picked the wrong dang team. But yeah, I was okay. Turned out okay. So I'm not really explaining what I'm doing with this ring because I'm not really doing this stream for the ring, but since I'm making a ring and we're hanging out, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm just cleaning out the inside because it's a little dirty, a little choppy. If you want a detailed video on how I make my rings, you can go check out my website or some of my art on my other YouTube channel, Luke's Coin Art. That's where all my art is at. I do details on how I do all these, including this that we're doing right now. Like I just posted a video on how to do this. So I'm just kind of doing this in the background. So I'm going to continue to try to do that. Yeah. I'm just doing this in the background. Don't pay attention to the ring I'm making. So then after Brittany was a total trip. It's not a wife. But the dogs are up there. She's upstairs doing, she's going back to school to get her master's in business. She's already got like all her degrees, but she wanted more. She loves school. The dogs are with her. They're all upstairs where they're comfortable. After Brittany, we met a dude. I'll tell you what, like, so I hadn't been to Portland in probably since right after COVID. I went down there for a day to see how bad Portland was from all the riots, because we had the 100+ days of riots. And I went down there to see how bad it was. And this was when they were over, but there was still basically daily crap going on. But that was during the day, and I stayed generally in one area. Hadn't been back much, except for just like going to the waterfront to walk the dogs in the daytime when there's tons of people around. Since then, like, it's become very desolate, very, very little people hanging out after dark, after 5 o'clock. They're gone because they work down there. So they're hanging out for work. They're going out for lunch because they work down there. The only people you see once that sun goes down are either homeless or, well, yeah, they're homeless. Most of them are homeless, or they're out looking for trouble. And At this time, it was still light out. Like, it was still light outside. You know, beautiful sky. Beautiful. My eyes are fogging these up. Just a beautiful day. Didn't really think much of it. But the second dude we met, he was also homeless. And he was just a trip. He was funny as hell. Talking about he just woke up in a house that he grew up in the 70s. So that was funny. But yeah, I gave him a lot of this vodka. And then I met a lady who was very angry that I think she missed her AA. I don't remember. At this time, I was starting to get a little buzzed. But she was mad about something about missing her meeting or something. Gotta get this little crappy part off of here. And then the trouble happened. Then we got into some trouble. So as you walk along waterfront goes like, it goes quite a ways. Once you hit the Burnside Bridge, you want to kind of turn back and head back towards town. Or else you're going to start running into the more shady parts. But it's really deceiving because you're on the waterfront. It's all beautiful, and you know, people start to disappear. But then as soon as you cross that street, you're in kind of a wild area, and that's where we came to a little bit of wildness. Let's just bring it up, and I'll break it down for you. We'll break this down. We'll break down the crazy that happened. So you can see it's not completely dark. I think it was like 8 o'clock our time. So it wasn't even completely dark out. I knew around dark to head home or make my way back, because I know how Portland can be. But let's do this. Those mean a lot. More than a donation would ever mean. I think we should check this street out. There's a lot going on here, guys. There is a lot going on. I need to turn my thing around a little bit. So right here, I could sense the energy. I could sense like, okay, there's something going on over here. We've reached a different little area. Let me put this thing around my shoulder, kind of protect myself, and let me get a location in case some shit goes down. Give me a second, guys. Boot is Ronnie, this is right when he donated. Basically. Oh, I lost that vape pen. You've been booked. I lost that, and what was the other thing I lost? Oh, my phone case. My phone case and my vape pen. This is my weed pen. I just bought the weed that day too. Stretching out my shoulder pack. Yeah, my hat isn't on my head. It was actually in my pocket. I didn't lose my hat when it was all said and done. This dude's pants are down. That dude just pulled his pants up. I missed it. He was in that bathroom. I don't know what he was doing in there, but his pants were around his ankles. Now, this fence goes up and all the way over to the buildings. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's a fence that goes down this street and down that street. Now, before we get into this any further, I'm gonna let you know that there is one of their gang. I'm calling them a gang because that's what they were. They were a full-on. This was organized. They do this a lot. I've seen it before, not like down in Portland, but I've seen it before. There's a group here. There's another gentleman on the other side of this fence. All right. There's going to be some weird shit down here, guys. I sensed it. FYI. But we will meet the weird. Embrace the weird. I am the weird, so why not? Have fun. Let me wipe this thing down real quick. All right, guys. Still kind of blue, kind of light out. It's not fully dark, but I'm giving out my location. I'm feeling a little sketched. I'm on 5th and Cooch. The only reason I think things would go down is because I have a camera. If I didn't have a camera, everything would be cool. But the fact that I have a camera in this neighborhood, people will press me. I was right. Oh my God, I was right. Especially this group. So, as I come up, there's a puppy. And I love puppies. What's up, G-Man? How you doing, buddy? I love puppies. So I was like, that's a beautiful puppy. There's this dude on a bike. And then there's another gentleman. I believe it's this guy here. Those are the ones that come around me. Is that your pup? It's a cute ass puppy, dude. Dude. So that's when one of the guys, I'm not sure which one, grabbed my phone out of my hands and threw it over the fence to the guy on the other side of that chain link fence that I was pointing to. So at that point, I started chasing him, but I had nowhere to really chase him to. I would have had to go all the way up the block, down the other block, and around. Noah, thank you so much for the $5 Canadian. Replace that spoon off a bottle. Thank you. Very kind. So at this point, I'm like, hey, and I'm starting to chase this dude, but I don't really have, at this point, all that's going through my mind is my phone is gone. How am I going to replace it? What on my phone is going to really screw me? Like, do I have to change everything? Like everything. So this dude's got my phone now. And then right up here, you hear him say, hey man. He stops, comes back and says, don't film in this area. And actually hands my phone back through the fence. G-Man, don't donate to me, man. I appreciate that. You're the greatest I love you, man. You're my favorite. Thank you for the $20. So you'll hear him say, hey, don't film in this area. Here's your phone back. And at this point, I'm just like, dude, thank you so much for giving me my phone back. I wasn't even mad. I was just like, thank you for giving me my shit back.
Here, don't be recording nobody, bro. Don't be recording people. Don't be recording nobody.
Sorry.
Here, don't be recording nobody over here, bro.
Sorry.
So I got my phone back. I don't go live on YouTube a lot. So I thought that I didn't even think I was live anymore. So I put the phone in my pocket and just started walking across the street. I think I was just walking at this point. I didn't run. But I was just like, thank you for giving me my phone back. So the phone's in my pocket. I grab it. And then I was like, holy shit.
Holy shit.
I got it back.
I can't believe I got my phone back. That was fucking crazy.
So now I was just like, this is starting to register. It's like, what the fuck is going on? We are in Portland. It's still, you can see the light in the sky. It's not dark out. It's not even 8:30 at night. It's still pretty young. And this is happening. Like right off the Max stop. Rodney Kelly, is that Australian? I appreciate that, buddy. $10 Australian. That's awesome. Thank you so much. At this point, I'm just like, how could this happen? Like I'm looking around me, the Max, that ding, ding, ding that you hear, that's like, it's our Max system, which is our, it's all good, buddy. It's our transit. It's our mass transit. They go on a rail system. It'd be like if you were downtown San Francisco and the trolley was going by. They only are on one street. You know, it's supposed to be pretty safe. It's not. It's not in Portland anymore. It's not safe. So then I'm basically just across the street, and I'm looking, and I'm like, there's a restaurant right there. Like this is where people are eating, right over here.
What the fuck? Motherfucker stole my phone. Dude, we are like... So this is... like where you chill. I thought my phone was fucking gone. This is where you chill and have a beer.
And this dude on
That's
the
where you
bike
go
is the
to
guy that
fucking
presses
have your
me now in a
phone
second.
stolen. Dude, I'm fucking just hanging out in Portland and shit.
Are you not, bro? Stop.
Are you fucking serious?
What's up?
So right there, this is where it was fun. Right there, he comes up to me and I think I can go.
Keep recording, nigga. I'm not recording this. I was just doing it for fucking. I'm just hanging out in Portland, dude.
I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna rewind that in a second. Let me explain what happened right there, though. So he came up on his bike and was like, "Why are you recording?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm just hanging out in Portland. I'm pretty scared, to be honest. I'm scared. I'm just recording in Portland. I'm just fucking hanging out. I'm doing my thing. Like I wasn't doing anything wrong. So go fuck yourself, kind of thing." Like that's what I really wanted to say was, if you don't want to be filmed, don't be on the fucking streets. You're being filmed all over. You got cameras all over on you right now. All these businesses have cameras. You're being filmed right now by this business in front of us. Go fuck yourself. But they were trying to get more out of me. They were trying to get, and I forgot to mention when I first approached them, they said, "Do you need anything? Can we get you anything?" Because they wanted me to be like, "Oh yeah, dude, can I get some acid or something?" And then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, dude, give me $20." I pull my wallet out and they steal my wallet instead of my phone. But so this guy came back up to me, said, "Why are you filming?" And I'm just like, "Dude, I'm just in Portland. I'm filming. I'm not filming you. I'm trying to be on my way." And he knocked my phone out of my hand. And that's when I got pissed. And I said something like, "What the fuck, man?" Or "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I grabbed his bike. And I am not joking when I say, I don't know if this bike was the lightest bike ever made on earth, but I picked that thing up like it was a feather and I threw it down on the ground because I knew I had one shot. I threw it down on the ground in front of him and fucking destroyed it. I trashed this bike. The seat fell off, the handlebar split in half. The thing was just you couldn't drive it after that. So at the same time, my phone hit the ground. The case separated from the phone. So the case was sitting by his bike. So as this happens and he's yelling at me, "Don't come around here no more." They start yelling, "Hey, give me your phone. Give me your phone." And I yelled, "The phone's back there. The phone's back there." Because I knew the phone case was back there. So I figured that would buy me enough time to get the hell out of there.
That was fucking crazy. What the fuck? Motherfucker stole my phone. Dude, we are like... So this is like where you chill. I thought my phone was fucking gone. This is where you chill and have a beer. That's where you go to fucking have your phone stolen. Dude, I'm fucking just hanging out in Portland and shit.
No, you're not, bro.
Are you fucking serious?
What's up? Keep recording, nigga.
I'm not recording this.
You wasn't. I
I was just doing it for fucking... I'm just hanging out in Portland, dude.
Fuck out of here.
I'm leaving. Hold up.
Fuck out of here, okay?
So now there's 3 or 4 of them that are running that way. They're coming after me saying, "Why are you recording?" There's 3 or 4 people yelling, asking questions.
I'm done. Your phone is back there. You fucking dropped it back there.
I said, "My phone is back there. You fucking dropped it back there."
Yep.
So then they started coming after me. And now you hear me running. So now I'm running. Little Piece mapped it out for me. She drew a map of my troubles. It was hilarious. But I went 5.5 blocks. I ran, and I went to where I knew it was a little safer, although it still wasn't the safest area. But to tell you how unsafe this area is now, the place that I went to is a bar that I used to go to whenever I go to Portland. We go there, hang out, have drinks. And they'd be open till 2 o'clock in the morning. That's when alcohol cutoff is in Oregon. So they were open till 2. Well, Portland's so bad now that they close at 8 o'clock. So this bar that I'm pulling up to sit outside just to rest, because to be honest with you, I was out of shape and out of breath. I pulled over to this bar. Actually, this dude comes up to me first. So in a second, a dude comes up to me on a bike and asks if I'm okay. And at this point, I'm terrified. I'm scared shitless that I'm going to get jumped. So you'll see what I said, basically. I thought my phone, right up here, when I say, sounds like I said I thought I was dead, but I said I thought my, oh, I thought I was live, or I didn't know I was live, something like that. I didn't say alive, I said live.
Holy shit. I didn't think I was still alive.
I didn't think I was still live, is what I said. I didn't say alive. I knew I was still alive. But I didn't think I was still live.
Dude.
You all right? I got you back, bro. What's there?
You're alive, dude. Don't fuck with me. I'm alright. Just leave me the fuck alone. Alright, thank you. No.
So I think that guy was just trying to help me.
Fuck away.
But I wasn't letting anybody anywhere near me at that point. I would have knocked anybody out if they came near me. It took me a few days to get over that PTSD. But then I just sat down at this bar that was closing down. The girl gave me some water, and we went on with our night. Went back to the Max, got on the way, got the hell out of Portland. So that's why I'm not in Portland tonight. God dang. It was exciting. I mean, all in all, it was an okay trip, you know? Not the best results at the end, but met some nice people. I think we spread some good vibes around Portland. Other than those guys kind of killed all the good vibes and happiness that was going on. But, you know, not everybody's cool. Not everybody's super cool like us guys. Am I right? Can't for shit. But yeah, what else you guys got going on? I'm glad I made it too. Love you, bro. G-Man. Got any weed? I got dab. I dab. I do have weed. It's funny because my sister came to visit like a couple months ago, and I was looking through. I need to deburr this better. I did a bad job. I was looking through what I had. I found like jar after jar after jar of stuff that I just bought and then forgot about. So I do have a bunch of weed. I just don't smoke weed. I like to dab. Dab is weed, but you know what I mean. It's flower. I don't like to smoke flower really. But I did not replace my weed pen. They got lost that day. I think it was in my pocket, and as I was running, it flew out of my pocket. Dude, how many times do I have to do this until I get it right? How many times do I have to do this? before I get it right. I think that's good. I'm making a ring from, if you just join them, kind of in the background of chatting with you guys. I'm just making this ring. It's from the center of a Morgan dollar. So this is normally scraps. This is from the scrap 90% jar. But I figured I can make a ring that looks like $100 from a piece of scrap silver. Still not good enough. I don't use this tool normally for the centering of the ring, or for the center of the rings. I'm getting a little buzz. I just realized I hadn't had dinner. And that's why. It's 100%. But I do have a pineapple mango Avid hard cider here. That's always tasty. I don't know if I like ciders, but get a spoof. I call them make a spoof. Roy, take a. You got to be good at it. You got to be really good at this trick. But if you take a toilet paper roll and fill it with really stinky dryer sheets, like really smelly, really fragrant dryer sheets, stuff it full, right? Not too much to where if you blow it doesn't go through, because you want it to go through, but fill it up. Open them, crumble them up, don't just shove them in there. And then now this is the hard part. When you take your bong hit, right? You only want to put enough weed in there to where none will come up from the bowl, and only enough to where you can inhale all of it to exhale through the spoof, right? So then you take your bong hit, you out the spoof, and it smells like laundry. I mean, if it's an apartment complex and you do that in a bathroom with a fan, no one will smell it. Yeah, it's not 100%, but it'll be good in your apartment complex. I did it for years. Am I retired from calling scammers? No, Mike, I'm not. I just haven't had the availability to the access of numbers like I used to. Like I used to be able to use Fire RTC to dial numbers, and that closed down. Bob RTC gave us numbers, so then I lost my contacts to the people that gave me numbers because they were just given to me for free through this new Bob RTC, and then that shut down. And when that shut down, I didn't really have the contact to easy numbers. So I can get numbers and all that stuff. I just have to learn a new application and whatnot, but it'll all happen. Just time. Things happen. What's up, That's Sick? That's sick, dog. Yo, that's sick. Oh yeah, this will fit in there. What am I doing? I'm trying to spend so much time trying to make the inside of this just right when I got a tool right here. friction, man. Friction's hot. Who should I make this for? Should I make this for somebody? G-Man, do you know your finger size? Do you know what size your finger is? G-Man. You know what size your finger hole is? I want to know what size your finger hole is, G-Man. Kept looking at you and laughing because of the spoof, or they make it so easy nowadays. Like if they had, like I'm actually really glad I've never smoked cigarettes or anything in my life. You're spoofing. Other people know what spoofing is. Spoofing. The first time I heard that shit, I thought I made it up. But I think that's what everyone calls it. I thought I made up spoofs. I was like, this is brilliant. Like in 95. Yo, I was spoofing back in 95. But yeah, I'm glad they did. Like, I'm glad I grew up when I did, because, man, it would be hard being a kid growing up like this. Like, I've never smoked cigarettes. You know, I have, like, I'd try one at a party in high school, and that would be as far as it went, you know, just one or two. I'd probably say in my life, I have not smoked 3 cigarettes worth of cigarette, unless it's secondhand. But the way they make it easy for, like, with vapes and all that shit, and they taste like strawberries, fresh and fruity, rooty tooty. I'm sanding right now. You guys can't see it because it's private. I'm sanding my private area. I'd fucking for sure try that stuff out, you know? I was curious back then. Curious to, what is that? Let me try it. Let me check that shit out. Looks like fun. The dare. Yeah. Dare was a joke. That dare was a joke. Alright. Fire! I think since I'm turning my fire on to heat this up, I'm going to fire it up for myself a little bit. We'll fire it up on the side. Fire! Do-do-do-do-do, rickety, rickety-do-do-do. G-Man, did you get a size yet? Fire! Fire! can only see from the bottom of my glasses. Red hot. Love that sound. I don't think G-Man's here. G-Man would have got a free ring. Had a problem getting this out earlier, too. I have to be creative again. It's stuck inside the hole. Stuck in the hole. Sounds like a Def Leppard song. I'm stuck in the hole. That sounded like Metallica, though. If you do that, if you just got to do, you know, Rodney, I've been so afraid of doing TikTok, opening TikTok. I know that I probably should get a TikTok. I just hear so much, and I probably shouldn't even be scared. Like, why should I worry about, like, if the Chinese are watching me? But for some reason, I mean, I know they are on all the other applications. But why does it bother me? I don't know, man. I'm scared, you guys. I'm scared of TikTok. You know, I probably do just fine. Fire! Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. You know, I'd sell my secrecy to the Chinese for a couple of ring sales. That'd be worth it. That'd be worth it for me. They could have everything they want. Sorry about my chair, guys. I didn't realize my chair was so shitty till tonight. Who would have known? Who would have thunk it? I'm so used to it. Doing some stuff I normally don't do with rings. If you want to know what I'm doing, you can go watch my last video that I just posted today on Luke's Coin Art YouTube. Follow me on YouTube, Luke's Coin Art. I could really use the subscribers. Oh, God dang. I'm going to break my back. Ah. Whew. That was rough. That was rough, you guys. I'm gonna get this out of here now. Get out. Get out. Got it. Just need to make it so it fits over this hole. So it fits over this hole. Go this way. Go on, buddy. You can do it. There we go. There we go. That's right. That's just perfect. TikTok should be afraid of me. So this is what we're doing. We're stretching out this little center plug. It's just the center plug. We could make it if we try. Just the center plug. You and I. Alright, let's go to this guy. This guy that works a little faster. Ooh, it's way shakier though. Yeah. I bought this badass stretcher for a reason. Might as well use it. I mean, to be honest with you, it's way easier. It's probably a blessing in disguise. I didn't use that for this. I'm gonna start using this guy. It was awesome. It needs to be tightened down a little bit. I need to know what size to make this. I don't know what size to make it. Like I was saying, I need a size. What's up, boys? I need to remove the detail so I can do that. Hang out. You guys got anything to talk about? You guys got anything fun to talk about? It's fine. Friday night. We up in here. What size is this one anyways? It's a 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. It's good to be seen. I'm going to make this one different than the one on my channel though. I'm going to add some a reeded edge to it. Maybe I'll make it for me. So that I hear the one about, I'm ready, bring it. I do have a crazy story about the weekend before last, if anybody wants to hear it. Things went a little hairy then too. Things are always dicey in my world. Shanna was out of town. She was in Vegas celebrating Aerosmith. I'm in January. I'm 47. She was in Vegas, doing what girls do in Vegas. And I was going out with my buddies. It was a day trip to go disc golfing. And it was just me and one other buddy, my boy Kelly. And Kelly's kind of a big dude. I was driving. And then my other buddy was with us too. Did I say Kelly was in the back? Kelly was in the front. And then Ernie was our other buddy, he's in the back. And we were just driving to, I think it was called Jones Creek or something like that. It's a cool disc golf course that has like several courses, a fishing pond, like you can camp out and shit. Really cool area. I think that's the name. And anyways, we're about halfway there, and we're kind of slowed down because of oncoming, whatchamacallit, on ramps. And there's Hitchhiker and Kelly, who's in the front, was like, let's pick him up. And I was like, nope. Ooh, this gets hot fast. I may want to rethink that for now. Let's continue with this one. I'm like, no, I don't pick up hitchhikers. And Kelly doesn't give a fuck. So he lived in England and traveled around, and he kind of trusts people more than I do, especially after this last weekend. And sorry guys, losing my voice. And anyway, long story short, I pulled over and picked the guy up. And he had a backpack on him. He just looked like a hippie. And we're just going to play disc golf. So, I mean, we're basically just a bunch of hippies going to play disc golf. So we figured, guys probably like us, but he does have a bag. I don't trust people these days. So when he got in the car, I asked, what, can you tell me what's in your bag? Just because we're going to give you a ride. I want to know what's in your bag. And he's already in the car. And he says, it's none of your fucking business. And I'm like, okay, dude, you're getting the fuck out of the car. Well, the traffic's starting to move and shit. Kelly doesn't seem to be too concerned. Kelly's a big boy. He's in the front seat with me. So I'm not too concerned. The dude's behind Kelly. So it's not like, he could hit me if he wanted, but he didn't seem like he was violent. He just seemed like he was kind of rude or off his meds or something like that. So he says, none of your fucking business. And I'm like, whoa, dude, that's not cool. We're fucking giving you a ride. And my buddy Ernie's sitting in the back seat, and I could see him in the rearview mirror, just kind of like, dude, what the fuck did you get me into? Because he didn't have any say in this. He just kind of had to take it on. And so like I said, we're moving. So I was thinking, okay, as soon as this traffic slows back down at the next on-ramps, he's getting out. But Kelly, you can just tell he didn't fucking seem concerned at all. So I let it ride, and I was like, dude, we're letting you in our car. We're just driving to go play disc golf. Do you teeth as well? Do you do teeth as well? I don't know what that means. So I was like, just please tell us what's in your bag so that we feel comfortable. Just so we know you don't have a gun. Maybe you have some weed. Maybe you have some disc golfs. You want to go disc golfing with us? I don't know. I don't know what you got in your bag. Site. LukesCoinArt.com is my website. So I say, what's in your bag? And again, he says the exact same thing. He says, none of your fucking business. So then I'm like, all right, this is disrespect at this point. Like, he's not even respecting the fact that I pulled over to give you a ride. Look over at Kelly, and he's kind of like, I've been friends with Kelly forever. He's like, if you want, pull over. I'll take care of this shit. I looked at Ernie. He's like terrified. He's like scared shitless at this point. He's like feeling vibes off this dude that nobody else feel like. It doesn't feel like bad vibes, other than the fact that he's like, none of your fucking business. So we're still driving. I can't just pull over. There's nowhere to pull over. So we get, I don't know, maybe like a quarter mile up the road, and Ernie's just sitting in the back seat, just like, I could tell he's freaking out. And so I just say, all right, dude, tell me what's in your bag. And there's an on-ramp coming up. So tell me what's in your bag right now, or I'm pulling over, getting the fuck out. And he's like, none of your fucking business, man. So I pulled off the on-ramp, pulled over. Kelly got out, opened the trunk. Trunk opens. I got shit in the trunk. So Kelly grabbed a bat. The dude ran and left his bag. Ernie's still freaking out. Like, he doesn't know what to do. Like, it's like the guy's still there. And the dude just ran off. Like it was nothing. Kelly just got back in the car and we went and played disc golf. This is not sanding anything down. Why aren't you sanding, little buddy? Yeah, exactly. Oh, what's that? What's in the bag? None of your fucking business. Is that a good one? Oh, I only got 5 people, but it was good. I definitely need to replace this sandpaper. Oh, it looks good. Just it seemed to be working. That's awesome. I've been holding on to that one for a while. I've been holding on to it so long that I actually use people's names from as long ago as I've been holding it in. Like from 25 years ago. I had to use people from the original story I told. Let's scroll down a little bit and show you guys what I'm doing, at least if you're curious what I'm doing over here. I'm just standing on a ring, hanging out with you guys. I got like a good half hour to hang out. This isn't sanding down. I guess part of it's pretty shitty, but not shitty enough to not sand. Sand! Am I not holding it at the right angle? I guess we're making myself a little ring. None of your fucking business, Melissa. That was the punchline. It was all a made-up story. Alright. I'm gonna be here all day with that. Woo! This one gets hot though. So much friction. Use like a hot pad. Use this like a hot pad. It gives me a couple more seconds. Right now I'm just taking the detail off the ring. Like, where are we at? We're over here. So we're trying to take off this detail. It's hard to see because it's been pretty stretched out, but yeah. Ronnie, I make wedding rings. Most of the stuff I make, I specialize in coin rings. So the coins I use are 90% silver or 999 pure silver. Most wedding rings are gold. I can make rings from gold coins, or I can melt the gold and make a coin from scratch. So it just depends on what your needs are and what your wants are and what you're wanting to spend. I've made his and hers wedding rings, birth rings, you know, things like brother and sisters born in 1975. They want their rings made. Or their birth year, 1950s. You know, I was pointing out this was a ring that I inherited from my grandma, but it just happens to be a 1957. So if someone was born in 57, they might want a 57 ring made. If somebody was married in 2022, they may want a 2022 coin ring with a date to signify 2022. It just depends on your need, if you want. But yes, I've made wedding rings, his and hers, bands. I even mentioned earlier that I'm going to get into using cremation ashes in the silver cores so that the ring has, you know, there's companies that will make diamonds from ashes and they cost thousands of dollars, where if I make a ring from some ashes, which is pretty much the same damn thing in my mind, you melt some silver with some ashes in it, it's more symbolic than anything. You just a couple $100 compared to a couple thousand. So there's some things I'm working on. But this one here is just for fun. I don't even have an end goal for a size. I'm just gonna make it for myself at this point. Thank you, Rodney. I appreciate that. Woo, this thing is super freaking hot. Look how nice it looks. So getting all that detail off of it. As soon as we stretch it out, this thing will be dope. I'm gonna put some reeded edges on it to signify that it was a coin. Otherwise, it just looks like a silver band. But Rodney, I have made wedding bands from scratch and stuff. And it's kind of the same process as we're doing at this point. Now that the detail has gone on the inside and outside of the coin, this is kind of where we would be at if we were doing them from scratch. Because when I do them from scratch, I pour the metal. I melt the metal, pour the metal into little rounds. They'd be like, probably like that big. Then I hammer them out. They're round and I hammer them. And punch the hole. And then get to this step where we're at now. So it would probably just look just like this. At this point, we would just continue forward. So now we're sitting at a small size. I want a 7.5. We can talk about anything you guys want, though. We don't have to do ring stuff. If you want to see my ring stuff, I have plenty of videos out there that describe every process I go through. It's the last one, Vodka. It's the last of it right there, guys. All right. So I'm going to pretty much stretch this bad boy out to my size. Stretch it a little bigger than I need. Actually, I think, oh yeah, I'm not hammering this one. That's what I did today. I was going to do the hammer effect, but I'm not going to do that with this. I'm going to do a super high polish on this one to make it kind of look like a wedding band, but only like thinner, almost like a female size. Well, I mean, that on a finger, I think that would be about like ladies. Ladies width. I am surprised to not see my friend Little Piece, although now that I say her name, she might pop up. Kind of wish she would. Wish Little Piece would show up. I'm just looking to see if you guys got anything you want to talk about. I'm not married, Turbo, so I didn't make my own wedding ring. Let me also turn on live chat, because I think, where do I do that at? Chat. Is this it? Live. Live. Sometimes I miss some comments. Valerie, I need to, if I didn't have, my phone is what's recording right now. I don't think I can pull up Skype on my computer. If I can, it'd be pretty funny. Let me do this here, see if I can pull up Skype. Because Little Piece made the funniest thing about that night. About that night. Do I have Skype? I do have Skype. I haven't opened Skype on my computer in years. I can show you guys what Little Piece did. It's pretty funny. Make sure I'm not giving away any goods here. Dogs are upstairs with Shanna. Just asked her to go to my stream. We'll see if it gets to her. Skype's trying to load everything up. So yeah, she did this huge. She said it started so nicely, and she posted the urinal. It started so nicely. And then she posted the chop suey hung far lo pic. Right? And she said, we saw people and places. Then we came to this right turn and walked forward towards the danger. This is just a street view of the town where it normally looks. You see, there's no fence up right here. There's no homeless people on the sidewalk. That glass sculpture in the background is no longer there because they destroyed it. There's no cars parked across the street because all these businesses are closed. So that's a street view from a couple years ago. But that's where I got jumped. And then the phone safe, we proceed to the next encounter location. And she found this place. That's the place that the dude knocked my phone out of my hand, and then I destroyed his bike. From there, we beat feet too. And she did a map. This is the best part of it all. She did a map from where I started to where I went. Like, she found all this shit on MapQuest. And then we ended at the Independent, which this was what it looked like back in the day before the homeless came in and took over and made it to where everyone has to close up. So that was hilarious. The little piece did that. Took the time at her fine day to do all that for me, just because she was bored. And the messages were just crazy from there too. She sent me tons of voice messages and fun stuff like that. But we'll see if she shows up. In the meantime, I'm done with vodka, but we got some of this cider. I need to have dinner, really. It's the next step. I think I'm free to go back upstairs in about 20 minutes. Probably finish this ring in that time. God dang, this thing gets hot. Need to do the inside though, so it's gonna get hot. Just gonna have to deal with it, you know? It's really hot, guys. I can handle a lot of heat because my first job, I was a dishwasher at a restaurant. Well, not my first job, my first restaurant job. I was a dishwasher. And this restaurant had a high temp machine to where the temperatures got real close to 200 for quick washes, for speed washing. This is hotter than that. So I was used to pulling out hot porcelain dishes. Woo! I can't hold it with the cloth because I'm trying to get the inside. But this thing's so thin, so tiny that every time I hit it, it heats up like 100 degrees. It'd be kind of cool to get a infrared thermometer, whatever the ones are that where you just point and shoot, get the temperature, see how hot this sucker gets. Because it really does. It gets so freaking hot. But being in the restaurant business, if anybody else is in the restaurant business or has been, it's amazing the amount of pain we can take. I think we like it. I do anyways. I don't know how many times I've been burned. Like, not like this, like little finger burns, but like a pan hitting your arm, burning the shit out of you. You know, something like that. I'm just gonna go hard and set it down. Go hard and set it down. Dish pig, yeah. That's the heart of the restaurant right there. And every restaurant's different. Some use the machine like I used. Some rely on chemicals. Some don't have a dishwasher. They use three compartment sinks. One beauty of the restaurant business is there's 1,000 ways to do just about everything. I'm just slowly making the most beautiful ring I've ever made. From the biggest piece of scrap that you could ever have. I'll probably sit out here all day and do this. Like, I don't even care if I finish it. I just went unlive and I should be back now, guys. Disconnected for a second. It's probably the Russian bots. Those Russian bots hit every freaking video I do too. What's up with that? They're like, hey, you want to check out some sweet porn? Check out this link. So I'm always deleting porn bots, Russian porn bots. It's probably who took out my boy Deo over there. Russian porn bots. Spam the shit out of your channel. Alright, little piece here yet? Alright, she didn't show up. Alright, little piece, I was gonna make this for you. Now it's mine. You got 1 minute to show yourself. Give me your ring size. Well, I sanded the crap out of it. This is nowhere near where we're gonna end at. Oh, for Twitter? Yeah, I'm talking about YouTube. You got what's it called when you lose your monetization? Demonetized, yeah. All right, so I am about a size 12. We're going to stretch this to about a 13, I think. So it'll fit on me. I don't know if I'd wear something this thin. Or would I? Maybe I would. Maybe I need a sweet pinky ring. Like, that would be a dope. That'd be a dope pinky ring. Bam. So if I get jumped again, I could just go slap and just smack them across the face with my pinky ring. I'm making a defensive tool here. This wouldn't do anything to anybody. It'd probably crumble upon impact. But all right, fuck it. Let's just do this, right? I'm on a violent type. I've never been in a fight in my life. That's why I knew. I had one shot. when that dude came at me Friday, knocked my phone out of my hand, and I could just sense it was going, shit was going down. And I used every freaking bit of everything in me to destroy that dude's bike so he couldn't come after me. And I did. And then I ran. I gotta get in a fight. No, I'm a very, very chill dude. So heating it up, turned it black because that 90% silver. It is got some pretty crappy metal in there other than the silver. That turns it black. If it was 999 silver, like this here, it wouldn't change color at all. And I'll show you that real quick. I could show you that. Do a little proof session. Because this is pure silver. And this is 90%. That little bit of, that little percentage, I'll just heat up a part of it. Same with gold, unless it's 24K, it won't change color. And I'll dip it in the water. Dry it off. And you can see there's no difference at all. Still beautiful silver. Zero tarnishing. We're $9.99. This is, I think this is worth money, but I have some 90% in here I use. So this Ben Franklin is 90%. Do the same thing to it. We'll just hit one little part. This is 90%, and this is why it turned black. Really, the whole coin got affected, but there you go. Just turns that 10% metal into a different color. It turns it dark. And now that's the difference between the two. One cool thing about silver, to know if it's real. So yeah, pinky ring. Should I do this into a pinky ring? I am. I'm going to do a pinky ring. So I don't know what size I wear for my pinky. So we'll just stretch it out. Normally I have to protect the detail of the coin, but I think this one works way better. See what a size 10 will be like. If it fits, it's a good size. Need to go a little bit bigger. Just because I'm going to reduce it a tad bit. So I'm going to go to a size 11. Now it's slightly oversized, a little bit more. All right, now it's big, so I can reduce it down just enough to where I'm going to kind of just curve these edges in just a tad bit. Now I'm going to use a regular die for this. I'm not going to get this stuck where all that sand didn't work. Sand didn't work. Let's try. That's 2. Where is my small one? Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? I guess I have to use a 25-degree die. My other one doesn't fit. There we go. I'll do it. That'll be perfect. You're going to bed? Have a good night, everyone. Take care, Turbo. Turbo. Or Turbo Burst. Turbo Burst. I have a Tammy Turbo, too. Tammy Turbo. Turbo Burst. Home of the turbos. Haha. That's a perfect size pinky ring right there. I'm not a gamer, but I like gaming. Like I like to watch. Like before Twitch ever came out, in my world, I thought if they made it to where I could watch somebody play video games, I'd be the happiest person in the world. And then Twitch came around, but then I grew older and didn't care as much. But when I thought of Twitch, when I was like, Twitch needs to be a thing, I was into watching games. Like my buddies would play Grand Theft Auto, and I just watch them. Or they'd play whatever game they play. I just like to watch because I like the old school. Like I have a Super Nintendo. I have the games that I like to play, like Super Mario, Mike Tyson. I like the original Mario. I have a Switch. I like Odyssey. But I own Zelda, but never played it, just because the controls, it's just too much. Like, unless I'm going to sit down and do a marathon to where learning the controls is worth it. Because the amount of times I would play Zelda, I'd have to relearn the controls every time. So I'm not that much of a gamer. Hot! What do you play? What's your game, yo? There's a lot of cool games that are on PlayStation and Xbox. I just don't play enough to where I want to invest in a machine. Where I invested in a Switch because I really like Super Mario Odyssey or Mario Odyssey a lot. That was a super fun game to watch. And now they have Grand Theft Auto on there, so I'm able to play Grand Theft Auto. We have the definitive collection, which has all three, the Vice City, San Andreas, and one other. So I like that, because those are ones that I did play and did enjoy. And I have a modded Xbox. The old school Xbox is modified. But the cool thing is it's modified with a chip that has every single game, whether it's US version, Japanese, Korean, whatever version it is, has every version of every single game before PlayStation came out. So it has every Atari game, every Genesis game. What's up, Shanna? You're done up there? Alright. I'm almost done down here. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto's fucking fun as shit. But that modded Xbox is dope. And you can also download games on it. So I downloaded a ton of the popular games back then, the Xbox games. So I got some fun ones. There's one that I love to play called, God, what is it called? It's an alien game. Guys, looks like my battery's at 5%. I think I brought a charger down. I think I got a charge for it, huh? I'm a thinker. I almost was gonna say we gotta go. Whoop. We're back in business. Almost done with this thing anyways. Just trying to clean this inside out. There's a few divots I can't get to. Gotta replace all divots. It's hot. All right. What do I need to do now? I need to put a read on it. We're gonna read this thing out. Make it look like a coin. Make it look like it was a coin. All right. So this is where we're at. And then we're going to make some reads. Peace out, Rodney. Appreciate it. We're about to finish this up. If you stick around, cool. If not, that's cool too. Let me pull this cord over here a little more. I don't lose some stuff. Thank you for the sub also. I appreciate that and the donation. It's very kind, Rodney. All right, we're going to put a read on here. I am going to do this one. I have two different readers, and they're both different designs. So that one reads like so, and then this one reads like so. So this one versus this one. I'm going to do this one. So I set it on here. Press it on down. there goes my lemonade. Give it a little press, a quarter turn. My leg has lemonade all over it. All right, let's see what that looks like. Looks cool, but looks like I need to press harder. We're missing a little bit up top here, a little bit down below. So I'm gonna try to, this is the hard part, is setting it back to where it was. And that's, there it is. It's like a puzzle. It fits back into the grooves. I mean, I just gotta press harder. I just don't want to destroy it, man. Harder. All right, let's see what that did. See if that's that was perfect. Look at that. Reeded edge. Let's do it to the other side. Protect the detail. Protect thy detail. Heck yeah. See if that stretched us out any. Oh, fits so perfect. Now we just need to make this pimp ring pretty. We need to make the pimp ring pretty. It looks like, I think if I was to roll it, it would roll left. Let's see. Let's see if my assumption is right. First, I need to clean up some lemonade that got spilled. Lemonade everywhere. Right. Lemonade's clean. Let's see. Should roll left. Now I'll roll. Yeah. I need to reduce one of these sides. It's a little bit wonky. You can actually see it right there. This side is a little taller than that side. Dude, I just used it. That's the one. A little Detail protector again. Barely fits in that, guy, so I gotta be careful. Just shrunk it like a half the size. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How perfect that is. So all we gotta do is polish this outside and we're done. Dunzo. Dunzo, Washington. And to do that, I'm just gonna hit it with this real quick. Well, this is cool. I made myself a pimp ring on Friday night. A beautiful pimp ring at that. I made myself a beautiful pinky ring. All right, now simply use 2000 grit. It's just hard to hold on to. Slowly rotate this guy. And if you want to see the final product, I take good pictures and put them on my Instagram. It's Luke's Coin Art, one word. Luke's Coin Art, one word. Instagram. I'll post this up in like 10 minutes with final artist approved pictures, showing it at its best, of course. Although there's not much to photograph here. I might just take a picture of it on my finger and call it a day. Not much metal here. But it's enough to look cool, right? What's up, badass motherfucker, for real? Just finishing up here. Had a few drinks. Talked some shit. Had some fun. Made a ring in the process. Think that I might as well hit the inside of it too. Make the inside super pretty. My birthday's January. January. I'm a Capricorn. Maybe I'm on the cusp. I don't know. I'm a Capricorn now. This is a freaking pretty nice looking ring, you guys. I gotta admit, it's a beaut. It's a beaut. That's 2000. Is this 2000 also? Let me make sure I'm using the right grit of paper. They're both the same. We're going to go to some 3000 after this, then hit it with the polishing wheel. That's it. It's done. We're set. Got a sweet pinky ring. $3,000 grit, sandpaper, sandpapier. Life is good. Of course we are. Great fun to be around. You shouldn't have to be a Capricorn to tell you that. You should just see my face and be like, it's probably fun to be around. It's probably a fun dude to be around. This is really hard to sand. I can't hold on to it for shit. God, this thing is pretty though. This is like super ridiculous. The 24th, 17th here. Oh, how stupid is it to make such a tiny fucking ring that takes an hour and a half? You can go buy like a I don't know, you can buy something. It's about this size for the labor it takes for me to make them. That's why I made it here. I figured while I'm having drinks, just chatting, I'll totally forget that I made the ring. I'll just remember about chat and the conversations I had. So it's totally fine to just waste a bunch of time making this ridiculous ring. Because really, this is a stupid ring. I'm Aquarius. I don't know. I was always told I was a Capricorn. January 17th. I think all we gotta do is polish this guy now. See how shiny we can get it. Because this is ridiculous. I'll be the first to admit this is a stupid ring to make. Like for me. Anyways, like, little piece, you suck. I'm gonna make this for you, but you didn't show up in time. Unless you happen to be a size, whatever size I am. What size ring do you wear? It might be your lucky day. I was trying to figure out who to make this ring for, a little piece, and I was trying to find you. But no, you didn't show up till just now. So I didn't know what size to make it. Now I'm almost done. So it's my ring. Unless you're the same size as my pinky. So you better give me the right size. All right, nothing left to do but polish it and make this thing pretty. And this is it's a pretty nice ring. Pretty ring. You don't even know your size. She's like, I'm this many. I'm this many. 37, that's not a size. Same size as last time. Did you give me a size? Oh, I did make you something before, didn't I? I don't have no idea what size it was, little piece. Well, it's my new pimp. It's my new pimpering little piece. It's pretty sexy though. Dylan, welcome to the boot. I appreciate it, buddy. It means a lot. Thanks for joining on a Friday night. Where are you from, Dylan? Or even, it may be a Saturday morning where you're from. I appreciate though. Appreciate that though. It's very kind. New York. Size 9 little piece. Gotta look. Where did that thing go? Can't be far. Oh, this is an 11 little piece. An 11. That's my new pimpering. Maybe if you're here next time, little piece. I did tell the story and showed off your diagrams and stuff that you sent me from my ass, the night I almost got my ass whooped. All right, we're gonna use the tool over here to polish the outside of this thing. Make it pretty. What do we see? Yeah, see it fine. Going right over here. Oh, that fucker's hot. See how shiny that gets out? This is what we were at. This is where we're going. Hot. Oh, my shoulder's like totally in the way. That's hilarious. It's probably not gonna get any better, but this thing looks like something you'd get off the showroom floor at a wedding shop type place. You guys want to see this bad boy? See this bad boy. God, that's pretty. Look how pretty that is. See your own reflection in it. There's the stream. I don't even really know how to display this. Let's just see if we can pull this off of here. Get it around here. So plugged in. Get away from my footers. So that is one of the reeded sides. It's so tiny. It's the other reeded side. And there is the beauty. I think the only way to really see it is to put it on. Drop it first and then put it on. 1 second, let me put my finger. All right. Pinky ring. The pinky ring. What's up? I'm just chilling out here. Me and my pinky ring. No big deal. Yeah, I got a pinky ring. It's totally cool. Not a big deal. No reason for everybody to look at me right now. Just hanging out, having a drink. Oh, what's that? Yeah, it's a pinky ring. Yeah. I made it. I made it myself. I know, it's totally cool. Look at the reeded side. It was a coin at one point. It was a coin. I know. I make them. Yeah, I make them from scratch. It's no big deal. You know, there's not many people who do it. It's no big deal. But yeah, I just made it, you know. It's really cool. I mean, look at it. It's a pinky ring. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for subscribing. Please go to check out Luke's coin art, though. Go subscribe over there. I'm leaving. I'm cutting you guys off. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you all. But please go subscribe to Luke's coin art on YouTube. Luke's coin art, YouTube. Pretty simple.